Hello boys and girls, I am Jeffrey, and it is time for a demo of the Basic Audio Shorebird. I'm playing a Telecaster into a hand-wired AC-15 with a little bit of reverb from my Strymon Flint, and the Shorebird in a very tasty low gain sort of setting sounds precisely like this. Alright, yeah, the Shorebird is a rat with some very cool tweaks happening. The fat knob, extremely useful for both its lower and higher gain ranges. Notice in the lower gain setting I have the fat set pretty high, and it does a really nice thing for the feel and just gives it a loose kind of bottom end thing. I really like rats for their low gain sounds. I tend to use fuzzes for fuzz sounds, although with this fat control you can get some really nice tight kind of fuzz things happening. But with the addition of the fat control, I absolutely love the low gain thing going on here. Okay, and bringing our fuzz up a little bit more. I've got that fuzz control up pretty high, so we'll bring that to about halfway. And all the way down. And all the way up. You know, I'm a big fan of the Rat. It took me a long time to try one. I remember I was intrigued and I asked one of my coworkers, because he had, lived through the 80s as a musician, and he said, "You don't want a rat?" He said, "You want to sound like Cinderella? You don't want a rat." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I don't want a rat." And then I got one anyways because I wanted to find out for myself, and I was pleasantly surprised that there's a huge range of sounds you can get from the circuit, and I think that Basic Audio has just kind of built that up and given you even more options. So let's listen to some of the higher gain sounds. We'll bring our, and I want to say, if you have played with a Rat before and you liked it, then I don't see any reason why you wouldn't really like this, because all of the stock sounds are there. I even put it up against like the LED clipping in a Turbo Rat, and I was able to get that extra headroom, extra mid-range kind of thing out of it. It's very versatile. Okay, bringing up our fuzz control a little bit more, and you'll hear a really big bloated bottom end that has a great feel to it. Bring that fat control about halfway. Bringing it all the way down. Yeah, so very usable all the way throughout. Like at no point is it too much or too little. Just varying degrees of being able to cut through in a great way. So bringing our fuzz up and tone up a little bit. And you know, I played some Rats where the filter control kind of had one sweet spot, and if it wasn't there, it was not great. It's very even throughout its range with the tone control here, the filter knob. Great sounds all over the place. And my favorite one is right about here. Alright, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna buy one. I was fortunate enough to get to try this one out on a tour box, but yeah, I'm gonna buy one. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later.